Hi everyone, my name is John Figueroa and here I will show you my banking application capstone presentation. In this first video, I will show you the front-end architecture, the authentication, and the app diagram. So first, let's take a look at the application overview diagram. And this application is based on React framework. I'm using also Bootstrap because it offers nice components to develop faster and easier your application. And of course, I am using CSS and JavaScript. For the backend, I'm using the Firebase service, which is part of Google Cloud Platform. I like very much this service because it has a lot of tools. In this case, I'm using 3 of them, which are Firebase authentication to manage the user, for example, to create new users, to log in and sign out from the application. You can perform these actions with email and password, and also you can use another signing methods, for example, to use your Google, GitHub, or Twitter account. For the database, I am using Cloud Firestore. It is organized as a collection of documents where each document has information. For example, in this application, I have the main collection is users, which contains several docs for each user. And each document has info about the user, for example, the name, the account number, the email, and so on. And finally, I am using Firebase hosting. This is used to host your application in the cloud. Firebase offers you a domain. So, you first have to deploy your front-end application, and then you can upload the build folder in the Firebase hosting. Of course, I'm using GitHub to, my code is located in GitHub, and I have implemented the GitHub actions of every time that you make a push or a pull request, it is performed GitHub actions. I'm using also Jest for testing the application. Now let's take a look at the front-end architecture. The main element is a div with the ID root. We know that React looks for this element, and there is placed the main component for React, which is the app component. Inside of the app component, we have the navbar component. Here are located several links in which you can click depending on what you do want to do in this application. For example, you can see the home view, the login, you can make a deposit, withdraw, you can make a transfer, and you can see the entire data. Also in the navbar, in the end, you can see your email if you are logged in. Finally, I will show you the authentication. For authentication, I selected Firebase authentication. It has several authentication methods. I'm using these two ones. The classic one, which is to use your email and password, and the second one in which you can use your Google account. Using these methods, you can create users. For example, you can create a user with email and password, or you can create a user with a pop-up, and then you click on your Google account. To log in is a very similar way. For example, you can sign in with email and password, or with a pop-up using your Google account. And to log out, you can use this method. Thank you. And in the next video, I will show you more about this application.